Everybody that's in here in the stocks that's watching this, I advise you, if you have it, to go buy some right now. At least 2.
You want to talk about the Joe Budden deal? Patreon?
I didn't hear about it.
You didn't hear about it?
Mm-mm.
You ain't watched that episode.
The new episode. Yeah. I ain't watched it yet.
And this didn't jump across your time feed? No how? Nigga, you in podcasting.
I've been on my stock shit.
It's the same thing, bro. Yes, it is. It's the same thing.
That shit is not popping up.
Well, it should have popped up. Joe Budden brings podcasts to Patreon, and he joins the company as head of creative equity.
Uh-oh.
So basically, after splitting with Spotify last September, the broadcaster says he trusts Patreon's vision and ability to expand the creator economy. 5 months after his blockbuster deal with Joe Budden is partnering with another subscription platform. Basically, I don't gotta read this because I watched the episode, right? He was saying that what I was saying with the Shad Moss thing with BAT, but that's what he doing with them. He could bring in other podcasts and stuff like that, and he bringing the Joe Budden podcast there. They doing 2 extra episodes there, and they doing the subscription thing, $5, $10, $25 and shit like that. But the important part of that is that he's gonna be doing the creative equity shit. So he gets to tell you what percentage you and he talking to the boss and everything. So
what he needs to be doing. That's exactly what he needs to be doing. See how the energy is different for Joe Biden. So, like, I gotta watch that episode, but I've been waiting for the news. Because Joe has been putting in that work.
Yeah. And like he was saying, he turned down so many life-changing situations
I remember what brought me to Joe Budden's podcast. When niggas was talking podcast, I'm like, well, I don't got time to sit here and watch some nigga talk. The Tax Stone shit. That's what made me start watching Joe.
With him and
Tax Stone got into it. Tax Stone was like, what's up with your man?
What made you?
This nigga in?
You liked his energy right there? You must say Joe said, "Oh,
I think it was that because you already knew Joe for being an asshole. Not only that, but
you ain't know exactly what he was doing in the podcast.
Joe Budden had the morning show on Hot 97, and I think people forget about that. Yeah. He already had not only training but experience, and even at that time, it was like odd because Joe was still rapping. And he was doing the morning show. And he was doing, it was good. I had already had Stormbrook Wild.
He was still rapping when he was podcasting.
Yes.
He had the Rage in the Machine.
Yeah.
He retired in second season of the podcast.
I already had Dr. Dre, Ed Lover. You know what I'm saying? The morning show was already hot to me. Then he stepped in and it was cool. It was informative. He was telling me about other shit. So I think people forget that when they see him being a podcast. They're like, yo, Joe's a rapper. I'm like, son, he been at this media shit in a sense for almost 20 years.
Yeah, he went on the internet when the internet wasn't even that.
But even before the internet, he's on the radio.
Yeah, because remember when he got beat up by Wu-Tang, whatever, he got right on the internet like.
He was the first rapper.
Yeah, he did.
He the first rapper, like, really.
And then he always had his shit. He had. This is what I say. That channel was up there already. Yeah. Joe Budden's TV. Yeah. Because he was doing everything in the crib, him and Tahiri and all the extra shit. And that shit is still on YouTube. Yeah. Even shit when he was just chilling with. He got old shit with him and Maul just talking. And his homies and all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like, we don't want to sound like they say they the whole Avengers. We don't want to sound like the budding Avengers. You know what I'm saying? But we always going to be what he's doing up because, like I keep saying, it's the blueprint. I'm literally trying to follow what he's doing, and I don't have no shame in saying that. You know what I'm saying? I might put my own twist to it, but he keeps saying that this is why I'm doing it. So the ones that's coming after me can follow it, or y'all don't follow it. But I think it'll be best if y'all follow it.
Make y'all shit after what's going on. And if you've been in tune, not just starting to watch them from 4 years ago when we started this, you got me into watching podcasts. I'm like, this nigga really serious about this shit. Oh, this is cool. So we've been like mentally getting ready for
I just thought that you would like this wave because you was an avid reader of books, and you like music. So I just thought
sports.
I just thought that those two things link as a podcast. Like your attention span, a book takes a long time to read.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of watching something for 3 hours.
And understand.
You know what I'm saying? That's the equivalent of watching something for 3 hours, but not something like what we used to watching. We used to watching sports for 2.5 hours and not feeling like it's 2.5 hours.
Right.
Because it's action going on, it's timeouts, it's this and that. But somebody just sitting down, like I was watching early Joe Rogan, and I'm like, at first I'm like, damn, this is hard to watch, but he got interesting people that he's talking to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching it. And then, watching the other platforms, but his platform is like, he's too relatable to me.
Yeah,
to me. Mm-hmm. I literally think like him. Like, not this business shit. I think personal wise, like with women, with friends, with
even questions
family,
that you ask.
Yeah,
like how we started stuff. You're like, oh, they just created a question. Like Joe Rogan do that.
Yeah, like
He's like, no, that you said that.
And the one thing that I don't think I'm like him about is not a signs thing. I don't think it's a Virgo thing, but it might be. So
Joe
I don't
Rogan
know.
A Virgo too?
I don't know.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden is. I think his birthday is 2 days after mine or some shit like that, or early September.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's dope, and I've been waiting to see which platform will give him not just that title, but that freedom to build. Mm-hmm. Stop getting in these creators' way, like, and trying to tell them, oh, this is how I want it. This oh, you're not doing it. Shut up. Yeah. You brought me here for my vision already, and what you see. Just let me work. Let me work, and you sit there, cut the check, and make the money. So I think Patreon is going to give him exactly what he's looking for, because they're also, trying to get ahead of a lot of these.
And they growing, and like he said when you watch the episode, they growing the right way that he wants it to grow, and they taking care of everything that they need to take care of. And like he said, it's like poetic to me that all these other platforms that was either talking about him in a negative or positive way are on this platform. And he gets this position on this platform. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I was going to say, because Queen's Flip is on Patreon. So what happens now? He reports to Joe?
No, not reports to Joe, but Joe is just bringing in new talent and shit.
So
like that. It's not
Queen's
like
Flip is already there.
Yeah, so
and he's in his deal.
Yeah, he's in his own deal. I don't think it's nothing like what Joe got, because he don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So Joe is gonna he's probably gonna be doing this shit, right? And then he'll bring in, girl, I guess, exclusive episodes on Patreon. Yeah. Shit like that. Then he'll start bringing in other shit, and then he'll bring in the Don Cole and the Dricanhippie show. You know what I'm saying? And it's lit from there. So. Yeah. Right. Shout out to Joe Budden, man. Magneto, whatever you want to call him. Mouse.
Fucking network.
Joe Budden network. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there. Yeah, so, I don't know, man.
You see my son Conway smash all that stupid ass Griselda shit people be talking about. That's why I don't even argue with people, man. Niggas trying to tell. I'm like, yo, that's not real. He does that all the time. Yeah. Nah. He's trying to tell me they family. Wu-Tang was family. I'm like, they're not Wu-Tang. But you know what? You're right. But I'm trying to tell you, he trolling, bro. They all got their own thing. West is building Griselda still. Conway is building drum work, and Benny is building BSF.
You see my son, Lil Uzi Vision?
Son is an
Cool.
idiot. Fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.